Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 6 of the PROFED Journey. I am your host, Professor Felix Quayson. In today's episode, we will talk about how can you use cryptocurrency to pay your tuition and fees at your college or in your academic program. I must say, be careful out there when you go to public spaces. There's a flu-like virus going on around. Make sure to protect yourself to help protect your loved ones. So with the announcement out of the way, let's get into the topic. Can you use crypto to pay your tuition and fees at a college? The short answer is yes. There's a digital marketplace for it. The longer answer is there's context to it, to this digital marketplace. So let's start from the US. In the United States of America, there are several universities like University of Pennsylvania Business School, which is Wharton Business School, accepts crypto payments for their blockchain certificate programs. King's College in New York City was one of the first U.S. institutions to accept crypto or Bitcoin for tuition and fees. And Bentley University accepts Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USD coins for tuition, donations, and even gifts. So the University of California, Berkeley, so UC Berkeley, accepts crypto donations from philanthropic donors and their alumni base. UC Berkeley also accepts what is called NFTs, and NFTs are basically non-fungible tokens, and we will get right into it. Now, Ethereum is a decentralized blockchain platform for building and running applications. And Ethereum is basically a decentralized blockchain is used for decentralized finance, like lending and borrowing, and NFTs, like I mentioned, the non-fungible tokens for digital ownerships, and powering decentralized apps in gaming and more. So what Ethereum does is it facilitates global payments via its native currency, which is Ether, which is the crypto Ether, or abbreviated as ETH. So these universities I just mentioned, talking about UPenn, King's College in New York City, Bentley University, and UC Berkeley. These universities I just mentioned have partnered with third-party processors like Coinbase to convert or process cryptocurrencies into fiat currencies like the USD, like United States dollar. There's a direct payment processors as well, like TrustLink, which is trust, and then Ling, which is Ling. TrustLink is a digital wealth firm which facilitates direct crypto payments directly to your university account. So that's what TrustLink does. Now, Emory University, okay, according to an article that I read from Liz Mills from Crypto Council for Innovation, Emory University announced in October 2024 that it was put in or investing $15.8 million from its endowment into a Bitcoin, into the Bitcoin Exchange Traded Funds, which is the Bitcoin ETF. So this was the first major university in the US using their endowment to publicly invest in cryptocurrencies, according to Liz Mills' article written in 2024. Now, let's look at around the world. Which universities actually accepts Bitcoin or crypto for their students to pay in tuition and fees? So you have University of Nicosia in Cyprus, was one of the pioneering institutions in the world to accept Bitcoin and offers blockchain degrees as well. European School of Management and Technology in Germany accepts cryptocurrency for payments. Universidad Americana in Paraguay accepts crypto donations. And when you donate to them in cryptocurrency, they have a process of assessment price. So they assess price trends before making a conversion on a donation, according to Liz Mills' 2024 article. So let's look at the benefits of cryptocurrency. Now, paying in cryptocurrency avoids many or all international transaction fees. If you are in the US paying or donating in cryptocurrency to schools, That means you avoid capital gain taxes rather than liquidating your crypto assets into cash to make the donations or payments to universities. So that's one of the benefits, that you donate in crypto, meaning you avoid the capital gain taxes instead of you liquidating that Bitcoin or crypto into cash to donate to the university or whatever your philanthropic events is. So far, okay, if you're a gifter and you donate in cryptocurrency, it's non-taxable in the US. That is according to Liz Mills' 2024 article. Now, let's look at a case study, an interesting case study by a gentleman named Nicholas Carey, who gifted 14.5 Bitcoins to his former college, the University of Puget Sound in Tacoma, Washington, in 2014, which was worth $10,000 at the time, and it would now be worth more than $68,000, according to Liz Mills' article. Now, NFTs, which stands for non-fungible tokens, digital tokens, are uniquely physical items like music, media, painting, art, gaming, land. You can even collectibles, digital identity, patents, prize awards like Nobel Prize, laureates, Fulbright, I might even add that to it, which are recorded digital tokens or assets, okay, which are recorded on a blockchain with a trace of certificate of authentication and ownership as digital tokens. So cryptocurrency are considered fungible, but non-NFTs, which is non-fungible tokens, are digital non-fungible tokens. So NFTs are different from other forms of token because they attributes or they work in a manner like metadata, okay? That is distinct from other forms of token because it's digital ownership for non-fungible tokens, which is NFTs. So let's look at some of the universities, okay, that are using NFTs, the non-fungible tokens, okay? Syracuse University in New York and Brigham Young University have created NFTs that offer perks to the student, alumni base, and donors, like giving them a VIP seating at their events. Some institutions are using NFTs, non-fungible tokens, to strengthen their connections with donors and alumni base. Harvard University in Massachusetts offers commemorative NFTs, non-fungible tokens, and Duke University offer completion certificates as non-fungible tokens for their blockchain courses, according to Liz Mills' 2024. Now, how does NFTs work? Now, NFT, non-fungible token, is like a deed. Like you buy your house, you get a deed. So NFT is a digital deed because it allows anyone with a physical item to convert it into a digital token or a digital item. And as claim or prove originality with your digital tokens and allow them to trade and sell on the digital marketplaces. Okay. One is minting and creation. So a creator will turn your digital file into an NFT on a blockchain. Number two, ownership. The NFT becomes a deed, like I just mentioned. Like you buy a house, you get a deed to make sure that you actually own the house. The same thing with NFTs. Ownership, the NFT becomes a deed, meaning you own the rights and originality of the digital assets, like trading. And the third one is trading. If you own an NFT on a blockchain, a non-fungible token on a blockchain, which is your digital ownership, you can trade on the marketplaces, which means that when you trade, you transfer your ownership recorded on the blockchain to the next person that you trade with. So blockchain allows ownership and transactions to securely record on a public ledger. Okay, and the public ledger is the blockchain, which makes your ownership and transaction you make with your properties verifiable and transparent. So my hypothesis as to why colleges in the US and around the world are accepting cryptocurrency for tuition and fees payment are that, number one, we are in the trending world for digital, digital trend. It is digital wealth, which makes it very modernized. Okay. Number two, crypto offers transactions that can be tracked, traced, and secured. And it is actually faster for payments, like the blockchain. So it is efficient. Three, people who trade in Bitcoins and cryptocurrencies will like to donate to the alma mater and universities that they attended. So universities are keen to accept their alumni donations and philanthropy donations through cryptocurrencies. And the fourth one that I will add is with our new or with the Generation Zs, they prefer the trendy to trade and work in digital spaces. So donating in digital tokens is a lot, or in crypto is a lot easier for them, rather than just having liquidating cash at hands or in hands. So the things to remember, okay? Volatility. The value of your cryptocurrency can fluctuate, just like how, because crypto works with the marketplace, which can impact your payment amount significantly, okay? Number two is your readiness. Many colleges and universities lack the digital and financial infrastructure to use cryptocurrencies as payment for tuition and fees. The third one is the FAFSA, which is the Free Application Federal Student Financial Aid. You have to, if you have a cryptocurrency or if you own cryptocurrency, any sort of crypto, you have to report your cryptocurrency as an asset on your Federal Student Financial Aid application. And just an FYI, I am not giving you legal advice, because I'm not a lawyer or I'm not a legal attorney, but what I've heard from listening to trial lawyers or attorneys is that who have worked on cryptocurrency cases is that if you have a Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, make sure that you are holding it in your own digital wallet. Because if you let a company on the digital currency marketplace, which is the Bitcoin ETF marketplace, if you let a company on the digital currency marketplace or Bitcoin exchange of traded funds hold your cryptocurrency, your funds could be at risk if the company that is traded in the Bitcoin exchange of traded funds or the digital marketplace is filed for bankruptcy. Your crypto funds becomes their funds. That is just basic function of bankruptcy laws. So without further ado, if you have any other questions, feel free to comment below. But yes, you can use Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies to pay for your tuition and fees at your college. Until next time, stay tuned to the PROFED journey.